Hey guys! Welcome back to our channel. I'm Chip.
I'm Delaney.
And today we are coming back with another 2-in-1. 2-in-1.
For September, I can't wait.
So we each picked a palette. I picked it based on, I haven't used it in a while. And Delaney picked it on, I've used it once.
Well, that's the standard for you. That's
yes,
the standard.
it is. So I met my quota.
I picked my palette based on I want to see Chip use it. So in this video, you're going to see us do 2 looks a piece. And then for our next one, the 2-in-1 switch, if you're not used to the arrangement at this time, you know, we switch the palettes and do 4 more looks for you guys. So, your eyes ready?
Woo, they're already twitching.
Tell us what palette you picked for me.
Disney Alice through the Looking Glass Urban Decay collaboration. Yeah.
When did that come out? 2016?
Not sure. I mean, I can look
back.
So. The reason I got this was because I'm obsessed with Johnny Depp and I love everything he does. And his performance in Alice in Wonderland was superb to my tasting. So when this came out, I was like, I didn't even know, he probably wasn't even involved in this palette. But I was like, okay.
This was the first like drawer palette that they did too.
Yes,
Yeah.
This is the only downfall is the thickness of this beast. Like thick. There's nothing relevant for this top, but a quote and a butterfly. That's all you get at the top. Like no blush, no highlighter. There's nothing.
It's not
relevant.
a PR kit, I'll tell you that much.
No. What you do need is the drawer that has
no lid for itself. It's just like the Game of Thrones palette that came out, but less thick and more elaborate.
Like that's all you need. So really they could have just maybe added a topper to this so that if some people wanted the whole thing, keep it together, but if not, maybe you could have tossed this, but still had something to protect this.
They could have done a whole moment just like Bombshell Cosmetica with their magnetic tops.
Or maybe if this was like, you could take the...
Something.
Yeah, something. But this sits in a drawer and it just sits back there.
Because it's so thick.
It really is. It can't sit on my vanity because it would take up so much space. But I do love the packaging. It really drew me. We're just going to play with her today. We're going to play. What'd you get?
My shit's not so elaborate, but I had gotten this in my Yes Oh Yeah subscription. This is Moira Cosmetics, and this is the Dream series. And this is Daydreamer. I ended up getting 2 by accident. Thankfully, I got 2 different ones. But this one, it kind of gives me Jeffree Star Morphe collab vibes.
Do you see it?
With the way that it has the weird blue green pop in there, and then it's nudes.
And pinks.
So I figured, why not go with the times? Plus, this is a new brand for me. I've actually really liked using them. I've put them on my personal Instagram a couple of times. But I want to see Chip also use this. So I was like...
You know, I already saw that blue and green. I'm like... on the eyes.
That's look number 2.
Yeah.
And then look number 1's gonna be more beigey and natural.
Well, Chip doesn't have a plan, so
it's so brown. There's plenty for you to do in there.
Yeah. So my plan is we'll do a neutral look and a crazy look. Well, not crazy, but colorful look. We'll go.
Which will you do first?
We'll do the neutral first. Yeah, let's get that out the way. And then we'll do our colorful look. So to prime my eyes, we're going to use the Milani eyeshadow primer, which we just used in our Milani video.
We got to keep testing it.
I've learned how not to use it.
I'm also going to use it
because
I'm dumb and didn't bring my Decay.
Oh no, you good. Oh my gosh, my whole eye isn't a weird nude beige color now.
Oh my god, just make sure that you wait a good 30 seconds.
30 seconds. You have to wait. That's what it says.
Both of my looks for this 2-in-1 today are going to involve cut creases, so the eye look is actually pretty basic for both of them. I think I only use like 2 to 3 colors or 3 to 4 for both of the looks today. And then for cutting the crease for both of the looks, we're going to be using the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer, and this is in Fair Beige, just to preface that so I don't have to go back to it. So
using my Makeup Forever professional brushes, this is the 140. I'm going to go in with Chessboard and a mixture of Reflection. I just want a really nice transition color.
I've looked at this palette like in real life like 2 times. So like, I'm really trying to peep on it because you can't even buy this anymore.
Nope.
But you know, the Born to Run is probably pretty comparable to shades because Urban Decay just reuses the same color story all the time. We're gonna dip into Cloud 9 first, which is like a nice like strawberry pink, and we're gonna apply that into the crease. And I'm using a Morphe M330 to apply this.
All right, so that is laid down, and honestly for a neutral look, we'll use Paradox, which is a really nice orange toned.
To apply the cut crease, I'm going to be using the Morphe 170-2. What would you say is a dupe that people can still buy these? Because I don't think you can buy this.
I would say like the Sephora Pro palettes. So like they have their jeweled one, which is a lot of dark tones, and then they have their editorial, which is more lighter and bright. But I would say this is a dupe for the jeweled one. That or just look at some Too Faced palettes. I'm going to go in with Gone Mad just a little bit. Barely touching my brush because I don't want it to be as deep purple for this neutral look. And I'm using the Morphe E27 brush.
We're gonna go in with Awe, which is like a nice taupey rose. I wouldn't say it's like a rose gold. It's a shimmer, and we're gonna apply that with the Sephora Pro 14. And we're just gonna very lightly pat it like over that concealer.
And then we're just gonna finish it off with a liner. We'll just use our Kat Von D Trooper liner. That's why I really love neutral looks. Like they're just so easy and you don't need to really worry about like
you don't have to do any extra
color combinations.
I'm gonna go back in with the Cloud 9 just a little bit just to deepen up where the cut actually is. Because as you apply that shimmer, it kind of goes away. And the brush I'm using for that is the Morphe M515. It's like the perfect little detailer brush for stuff like that. So I really like using it. I'm going to go back with the Sephora Pro 14 and finish up the outer corner with Trance, which is a deep, like, plum wine. So I'm not going to get a whole lot, and it's a matte. So then we're going to take one more color. It's going to be La La Land. And that is like a terracotta kind of mauve brown. And we're gonna use the Morphe E36 because I just want like a little bit of color down there. We're gonna apply that. Sweep away just a little bit of fallout. Normally when it's coming down with this brand, it seems to be like little chunks, not like big chunks or anything like that. But then for eyeliner, we're gonna be using Appeal Cosmetics. This was also something I got in my Yes or Yes subscription. It's in Desert Taupe. They seem to be coming in because I've been seeing them kind of like get into Ipsy as well.
For lip, I'm going with the Dose of Colors. This is the matte liquid lipstick in Plum Queen.
I'm just gonna be taking a step in Chip shoes today and starting with the Tarte Big Ego mascara.
I love that mascara.
I didn't realize like the packaging and I really like it. I got this in my BoxyCharm, so I'm so excited. I had to go buy it.
And then I'm going to add a little bit of Play It Cool, also Dose of Colors just in the center. And then for my mascara, I'm trying to get a feel of this one. This is the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara.
I don't know if this is making me have like a big ego or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know about it. For lip, I'm going to be using the Baby Bat, and this is in the Macabre. It's a liquid lipstick. It's like a gray neutral, but since the part of the cut crease is like a taupe, I was like, okay, I'll tie it in here. Look number 1 is done.
Yep. Very neutral on my end. Oh, girl, that purple though.
It's not even like a purple, really. I mean, like it is, but like I feel like it's coming out more pink on camera than like it is in the.
Yeah. In person, I see it's like more purpley toned. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
That's okay. Gorgeous. We're gonna do some close-ups for look number 1, and then we're gonna be jumping right in to look at number 2. Okay guys, look number 2. This is gonna be both of our colorful looks. And then, like, I don't know what's gonna happen with the next one because I basically set up my looks with the same thoughts in mind.
Well, we will see. We'll see. Swell. So I'm thinking some of this over here, maybe.
Like, I really just avoided this big 4 of brown. That's what
like so many browns.
There are so many browns in this. Like, I mean, when I think about Alice in Wonderland,
colorful. I
want it to look like the outside of the packaging that this whole box is in, and this is. Anyways, Morphe M330. I'm gonna go in with Start, which is the blue.
Eyes already primed. We use the Milani eyeshadow primer. Sephora brush number 28, and I dipped into Bandersnatch. Got my tape down, and we just gonna go for it.
I think when I was looking on Google Images to see like a photo of this, they were selling it on eBay for $90.
90?
90. Well, because it's old. It's just if you want to collect it now.
No. I'm always like, well, if I missed it, I missed it. Like, there is nothing out there in the world that I would be like, I'm going to buy it upcharged.
Oh, yeah,
no. I missed it. I'll deal with that.
The only upcharge I want to pay is the original full price. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and take the same e.l.f. concealer and cut the crease.
All right, I'm using the shade Heads Will Roll and just putting that on the lid.
Into means in the inner corner where we just laid down that concealer. It's also metallic, so I'm just gonna apply it with the Sephora Pro 14 just very lightly.
And then I'm gonna go in with Royal Flush.
I will say that some of the metallics in here are kind of like, they're not as pigmented, like they end up being more of the pearl or whatever the, you know, metallic part of the formula in them are versus the pigment, which is weird, but I mean, like. Then we're gonna go in with Dreamy in the outer corner, which is a nice purpley matte, and just gonna lightly apply like we did before.
Doing just a little bit of a wing. Kat Von D Trooper liner.
I didn't plan on like doing a lower lash line color, but I am just gonna take a brush and kind of like smoke it out so it's not like such a harsh line. I'm gonna take the Morphe M169 to do that.
And then using the Sephora 15 brush, I'm going to use Lily. And I'm gonna apply Lily in the inner corner. Oh, this one's a duochrome shift. Yes. It's white in the pan, but it is pink purple on the skin.
Liner, we're gonna be using ColourPop Cream Gel. And this is in the shade Electric Daisy. I don't know how well it'll show up, but we'll see. Some of their formulas sometimes are not like creamy as I want them to be, so they don't show up, and this is obviously one of them.
And then for lips, I'm doing the Dose of Colors. This is Play It Cool. It's a soft matte.
Going back in with the Tarte Big Ego.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like you hyped it up a lot.
I love that mascara. I'll die with that mascara.
Bellegant Matte Liquid Lipstick. And it's an unapologetic.
I love that blue.
The blue is really good.
Oh, yeah.
You need to use this
That's
blue.
a gorgeous combination.
I demand.
Demand.
It's a good blue. It's
Yeah.
matte, so it's really easy to put out.
Gorge.
How many more blue looks can you make today?
It's a blue day.
Jump into some close-ups for this look.
So this completes our second look, and I love it.
I feel like I matched the outside packaging of this.
Very, very true. Very true to packaging. Just add
Can you tell who's different?
Who's the
Was not this
palette? Yeah, we hope you liked this look and just enjoy the series. We really enjoy this. Like, it's just a good time to play with makeup. And I really love that.
Now that our eyes are accustomed.
Yes, oh my gosh. The first time we did this, water. Just
So much.
out.
We got smarter.
We know how to play the game.
But thank you guys so much for watching this video today. Stay tuned for our next 2-in-1, the switch, where we're going to be taking these palettes and just passing it on over to the other side. And we'll be doing 4 more looks then. It'll come in a couple weeks. But we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!